Hello, all my subscribers. Welcome back to the Deranged Reader. On this channel, I do horror book hauls, horror book reviews, horror movie reviews. If it is horror, I do a video about it. Alrighty, so this is part 2, and I have just finished 4 chapters of The Winter Visitor. I will have this book done next Saturday, so I am going to be very excited about that. So things are getting interesting, and so we have Claire, who is thinking about the young man that is in the guest room and pulling out some old memories of like when she was in school and things like that. And her son comes in and he's kind of like wanting to know what she's looking at, and she makes it very clear that she is not ready to talk about what is going on. And then we move over to 2005. It's basically, I think, essentially the night that this young man was conceived, and apparently she's getting freaky with Ralph. So Ralph might be the father. And this takes place 2 years after this boating accident that claimed the life of their grandfather and father. Ken is, Ken finds these old newspaper articles that basically his brother has collected. And he kind of gets a little suspicious of his brother. I don't know why he didn't go to the police with his suspicion. I don't know. Probably would have saved him a lot of problems. But he kind of blames his brother for the accident and everything. And of course, Ken is more concerned about the possibility that his brother caused the death of their grandfather and father than what Ralph is doing in the living room with Sherry. He doesn't care what Ralph is doing in the living room with Sherry. He's looking at what's in front of him, and he's prioritizing what is the most important. I do like how this tragedy has shaped this family, and we're being allowed to watch it and see it being explored. So it's interesting to say the least. Yeah, I am really enjoying this book, and I'm really considering getting it as a physical edition. Alright, so that is my video for right now. I will be back later on this afternoon with the third part, which is going to be book mail. I do have a couple of books I borrowed from the library, mainly because I do own them as physical editions, but I did kind of want to read them on my device. And yeah, I'm super excited. super excited. Alright, so that's it. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys around. So until next time, stay spooky, stay scary, keep reading your horror books.